Hey everybody, Clayton Phillips here again from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. It is a cold day here at the dealership. It's got to be, I don't know, close to minus 10 degrees Celsius. Sorry for our US friends that are all in Fahrenheit, but that's below zero and it's freezing. But hey, we're shooting a video on a brand new Grand Design RV Transcend 200 MK. This is a revised floor plan. Grand Design first came out with this layout and it was called a 187 MK. This replaces that floor plan. It's a little longer, but you do get a full front queen island bed in it, which, you know, a little more space, a little more storage, those sorts of things did make the trailer longer. But you do get that island bed, which a lot of people were calling for in this particular product. One thing to share on the Transcend, folks, this is not an entry-level trailer. This particular product, built to Grand Design standards on how they manufacture their brands and the things that you see with their golden thread of consistency interwoven between all of their brands. You have that in the Transcend. This is just Grand Design's way of getting the price down. Do not let the sidewall fool you. The look, I'm going to get into that and explain some of the differences that you see. This is a unique trailer. There is nothing else in the industry today produced like this product. And Grand Design has done just an absolutely phenomenal job about getting the price down on a Grand Design trailer, but without sacrificing the structure and the quality and all of the things that go into making a Grand Design trailer. So this particular trailer is 24 feet, 11 inches in length. So just under 25 feet. It's a beautiful size. It's got a nice deep slide out on it, which is really, really nice. I'm gonna call it 36-inch deep slide. And that really just opens up the interior of the trailer, which we'll show you when we jump into it. But as I mentioned, this sidewall is different. They do use an alloy paneling on it, much like a lot of the conventionally built trailers in the industry. Major differences is Grand Design uses a much thicker alloy. It's an 030 thickness. And what that gives them is the ability to have an alloy that lays flatter versus bowing out and having one less ridge in it. So it has a really nice look to it, but much thicker. So less chance of, you know, denting, those sorts of things that you may get with a hailstone or with a rock or something that comes up. That sort of thing, so much thicker. And then your front alloy is an 040 thickness, so very, very thick alloy. Does make it a little bit heavier, but structurally way more sound. A lot of products in the industry, folks, use an 024 thickness or thinner, which, you know, you look at it and it dents and it ripples and those sorts of things. This particular product lays extremely flat, which is nice. You do get a 2-inch sidewall on this as well, which gives you an R9 R value, which is, you know, obviously insulation and just really, really structurally sound and very solidly built. The other difference, most products in the industry, folks, use a butyl putty on this type of trailer with the alloy siding. And butyl putty, over time, if you've seen it, if you're doing your RV shopping, you'll see it. That's the sealant that they use behind the corner moldings, around where your vent or your baggage compartments go in, windows, those sorts of things. And that putty literally will squeeze out. Okay, the disadvantage to a butyl putty is that it dries out. And if you've heard of moisture intrusion issues on RVs and rotting and those sorts of things, a lot of that is because the sealant that is used on the trailer. Okay, Grand Design on this particular product has what they call their quad seal. And with the quad seal, what they do from the front, let's say the front wall to the side wall, they have what they call their Mylar tape seal. It sits very flat. They wrap it from sidewall to sidewall, sealing in the edge, which is really, really good. Then what they do is they put a PVC foam tape in between, because this isn't a perfectly flat wall like a fiberglass trailer. So what they have to do is use a product that will seal in this groove, okay? And that's the PVC foam tape, okay? Seals it in. And then what they do is they put a silicone cap seal over top of it that you see. No more putty oozing out. The issue with putty is it dries up, it cracks. That's when moisture gets in, and, you know, 5, 6, 7 years down the road, that's where you've got rotting and a soft floor, a soft wall, and those sorts of things. So Grand Design is, you know, putting the materials in, far superior materials in terms of the alloy paneling that they're using and the sealant that they're using, which is really, really good. The other thing is this paint has a textured finish to it. So, you know, the theory behind that is that it washes much easier. It has almost like a vinyl look to it, less chance of, you know, scratching. It's just a little more durable than what you get with a high gloss alloy that you find with a lot of other products in the industry. Okay, now again, true to form for Grand Design, folks. Big baggage compartments. This gives you 43 cubic feet of pass-through storage. You can see that right through there. Now, they don't do the drop frame storage that's what you get in an Imagine, and that's one of the things they do to save some price point. But one of the things they do is they actually radius the front wall here, okay? And so that's going to give you 43 cubic feet of pass-through storage. But again, true to form for Grand Design, folks, motion sensor lighting in the pass-through storage. A lot of trailers, when you get down to this price point, they're eliminating lights in the baggage compartments, which can be a huge, huge pain when it comes to getting items in and out in the evening or at night or what have you. But this opening is monstrous. Huge, huge opening. Camping gear nowadays is so much oversized than it used to be. People are bringing more gear with them to enjoy their experience, and why would you want to leave that stuff at home? Grand Design gives you a baggage compartment that's just far bigger than what you get with most. Now, this little bad boy right here is the solar charge controller. So this is a 25 amp charger connected to a 165 watt solar panel mounted to the roof of this trailer. And I'm going to get into a little more detail on the inside, but this particular trailer comes standard with a 165 watt solar panel, the 25 amp charge controller, which will allow you to add multiple panels, and you put a solid set of 6-volt batteries up front. You are boondock camping, off the grid camping, really easy with this trailer, which is nice. And again, like I said, true to form for Grand Design, enclosed utility compartment with 110 plugs, your coax cable, disconnect switches, your to fill up your fresh water tank through your city water connection. You can run your fresh water line up through this little porthole access here. That way you can keep it locked and closed. It's a drain as well, and keep this baggage compartment locked and closed. And it's a triple lock, magnetically held up door. So they're putting all the stuff on it at a lower price point. Grand Design isn't holding back. This is what you get. You get value with Grand Design, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, the dry weight of this trailer as it came off the assembly line is, I'll just move forward on it, 5,240 pounds. I don't know if you see that there or not, but that's what it is. The cargo carrying capacity, which is substantial for a trailer of this size, is 1,715 pounds, which is awesome. Again, your GVWR which is your gross vehicle weight rating, 6,995 pounds. So obviously, if you can have a bigger buffer between the GVWR and what your tow vehicle can handle for towing, you can fill up the cargo carrying capacity of this trailer and be able to pull it. Your hitch weight on this trailer, folks, 480 pounds, which comes right out of the payload capacity on your tow vehicle. And in some of the other videos we talk about where you can find that payload. But right up underneath, very clean underneath slide outs. There's no Darko woven fabric here. This is a very deep slide, rack and pinion slide system as well, which is nice on this trailer, folks. So if you have a motor failure or a power failure, there's literally a drive nut through the frame rail on the other side of the trailer. You just put a crank handle on it and manually crank in the slide, which is absolutely fantastic. The other thing, huge windows, okay? Folks, Grand Design, they put the structure in the sidewall to support big windows like this. You go find another trailer within this segment that the Transcend competes with, you're not gonna find windows this big, let alone windows that open, okay? I'm gonna bet money on it, but I'm gonna say 95 to 100% of the windows in this trailer open. That's where a lot of other manufacturers, they hold back with the windows. They'll put windows in, great, you get a window, but if it doesn't open, you're just looking through it. Grand Design opening windows, which is really, really nice, okay? Real nice look to this trailer. I love the nice linear look, real modern design. We're getting a lot of people complimenting this product for the look of it, which is nice. Okay, other thing, if you're doing a lot of off-grid camping, dry camping, awesome cargo holding tank capacities. Now you've got a 62-gallon freshwater capacity with this trailer, which is monstrous. 39-gallon black, and 39-gallon gray. This is the only floor plan that they have in their lineup that they don't do the dual gray tanks. Simply, they just do not have the space in the underbelly to put 2 gray tanks. So you still get 39 gallons, which is respectable for a trailer of this size, which is nice. The other thing here on the rear wall, folks, ladder, okay? The ladder allows you to access the roof, sweep off your slide out, do some roof sealant touch-ups, change a roof vent, all of those things. A lot of products in the industry, folks, buyer beware. If you do not see a ladder on the back, that's a very good indicator that you may not have a walk-on roof. Grand Design walk-on roofs on all of their trailers and walk-on slide boxes, which is really important, okay? Even a spare tire, folks. You'll find a lot of products, they won't come with spare tires. They start taking those things out and they'll wow you with a price, but then you get camping, you have a blowout, something happens, and you go looking for your spare tire, you don't even have one. Okay, Grand Design's putting that on there, which is nice. Okay, triple entry step, lend a hand, grab handle on this particular trailer as well. They're not holding back. The outdoor speakers, you have the Dexter towing system. Okay, 5-year warranty on the axles, never adjust brakes, easy lube hubs. You can do a full wheel bearing repack right in your own driveway, and you still get the 5-year warranty on these tires, which is absolutely fantastic. So great big 16-foot power awning. It's fully adjustable, and again, the access here to the other side of your storage compartment. So Grand Design going the extra step with the Transcend 200 MK. I'm gonna jump up on the roof here right away, so just hang tight. All right, friends, I'm on the roof of this Grand Design Transcend 200 MK, and I'm gonna shoot around here real quick because my hand is just freezing right now in our minus 10 degrees Celsius weather here at our dealership. But right from the front here, I wanna show you the amount of sealant, lap sealant that Grand Design puts on this trailer. Okay, a lot of manufacturers will really pull back on the sealant. Less sealant means they're saving more money, okay? Grand Design wants you to have a properly sealed trailer that's gonna stand the test of time, okay? The other thing that they do, again, look at that sealant all around. They're not holding back, which is good. 165 watt solar panel, okay? So you've got that charge going to your batteries all the time when they're hooked up. If you've got that sunlight blasting down onto that solar panel, you got your trailer parked in a storage compound, you're not having to mess around with batteries. If you're out boondocking someplace, you always got that charge going in, which is really, really nice, and it's wired up right down to that charge controller up front. The other thing, vents, okay? You've got vents, 3 vents in this trailer. That's a lot of, where a lot of manufacturers, folks, you go inside them, you may only get 1 vent in your trailer in your bathroom, nowhere else. Grand Design, this one's above your bed. You got 1 in your kitchen and 1 in your bathroom, which is absolutely fantastic. Your Winegard AR360 TV antenna, folks, is upgradable. You can put the gateway device on here, which will transform your TV antenna into a Wi-Fi receiver. It'll suck it in from almost a mile. You can also get a plan through your cell phone provider, so you can literally stream into your, like, you've got a Roku TV inside this trailer with the proper plan and whatnot that you get from your cell phone provider, depending on your reception. You can stream Netflix, you can do your YouTube, do all of that right inside your trailer on your Roku TV. The other thing Grand Design does, folks, that golden thread of consistency, they use the same roof construction on all of their products. 16-inch on center, wood truss, wood decking. You've got the roof membrane on the top, whether it's a TPO or a PVC type roof, which gives you a 15-year plus warranty. But they put attic vents inside their trailers, folks. They do not use laminated roofs on any of their products. They breathe far better. They release the heat when it's super hot out. With the R value in this particular roof, folks, R40, which is the same thing you get in the Solitude, it's gonna hold that heat in, but allow that moisture to escape. Propane heat has moisture in it. You're breathing, you're cooking, all of those things. Laminated roofs don't let the moisture out like what this roof will have. So the beautiful thing about this product, folks, is it's gonna breathe for you, and you get that better R value, and it's gonna stand the test of time, which is awesome. But that attic vent right there, go try to find that on a lot of trailers at this price point. You just won't find it, okay? Coleman Mach air conditioner, best compressor, AC compressor on the market. And again, folks, I mentioned earlier, I'm walking on this roof, which is absolutely fantastic. Dual skylights. You got 1 in your kitchen, 1 in your bathroom, right above your shower. Okay, Where do you find that on a trailer of this price point? Okay. And again, I'm going to jump down onto the slide box here. I'm right on the slide box walking around, folks. Okay, serviceability. If you're camping in a heavily wooded area, you get the leaves, the pine needles, those sorts of things. Small branches going down on the top of your slide out here. You can come up here with a broom and sweep it off real easy. You don't want that stuff piling into your slide seals. You know, sweeping off the top of your slide will just prolong the life of your seals and whatnot. So, yeah, again, I'm up on this roof here, folks, showing you this 200 MK. So we're gonna jump inside here. Hang tight. All right, friends, we're gonna head up inside these Grand Design Transcend XPLOR 200 MK. One thing to note, wider entrance doors you'll find with Grand Design, folks. This has the friction hinge, has the new LCI screen without having to slide this panel open to open and close the screen, which is really, really nice. But one thing I wanted to touch on is Grand Design, they give you a 3-year structural warranty. Okay, they were the very first manufacturer to come out with their 3-year structural warranty. And the way that I explain it to people is that Grand Design, when they started their company, they designed and built their product to support a 3-year structural warranty. Okay, no manufacturer wants to have to pay warranty claims. It comes right out of their bottom line. The less amount of warranty claims that manufacturers have to pay, the more money they make, and that's what they're in it for, right? Excuse me. And so anyway, a lot of products nowadays, folks, they have come out with a 3-year structural warranty, and a lot of differences is that they just didn't change how they built their product. Okay, so you're just having to pay more money for a product that's not nearly manufactured as well as this particular trailer. Okay, but you do get that 3-year structural warranty with Grand Design. So I'm shooting here up on the front of the trailer here as I kind of move around the product. Again, the 200 MK is a revision of the 187 MK. It's a little longer, but you do get the island bed, the storage up underneath here, hanging storage on either side, a shelf to put some items, that sort of thing. But this is a residential queen size bed, so 60 wide, 80 long inches, by the way. The beautiful thing about that is if you're not really happy with the mattress, you can go to any mattress shop. A regular queen size bed will fit the dimensions without taking up any more space. Or if you wanted to go to Costco or what have you and get a mattress topper, it'll fit the exact dimensions, and your fitted sheets will go around it far, far better, which is nice. They do give you that full length curtain that you can pull across the foot of the bed if you have guests, just for extra privacy. But one of the things I really, really like about the Transcend, folks, is they put the same cabinetry in as what you would get with the reflection fifth wheel. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to shoot in on a couple of things over here as we get into your kitchen. But one of the things that they did when they did the revision of the interior, because this isn't the first interior that they had on the Transcend, they wanted to come out with a cabinet that, you know, real modern shaker style look, linear design. It's what people want nowadays. But Grand Design's known for their cabinetry and the investment that they put into building a structurally sound trailer. Well, your typical shaker style cabinet door, like on this lower cabinet here, I'll just kneel down and show you, a flat panel door is pretty thin, right? So, and it's just not as structurally sound, okay? Typically you have a picture frame cut here. A lot of times at this price point, folks, a lot of the manufacturers are putting in a veneer wrapped cabinet door, which is an MDF or particle board. They make speaker boxes out of it. Over time, they just crumble apart. This is actually a solid wood, fully stained baggage compartment. You can see it's got a finger joint here, so it's a far superior built cabinet door. But the other thing, with a raised panel door, this is a flat panel door, at least that's what you see until you open it. With a raised panel door, it's a much more rugged door. It's much more solid. So when you open and close it, it doesn't have like this pingy, tinny sound that you would get that vibrates and all of those things. What Grand Design did was, okay, we want to have a structurally sound door. Let's create the reversed raised panel. So it actually reverses back here. You can see it. It's a thicker door. They just spin it around. Okay, so you still get that rugged cabinet door that's going to stand the test of time. But you still get that modern, really nice, solid look, okay, versus an MDF paper-wrapped baggage door. Okay, I know we spent a lot of time on this, but this is the investment when you're spending the money that you are on a trailer, you want to have something that's going to last, that's going to have great resale value. Grand Design does it. Even look at the hardware that they put on. Super solid hardware, easy to grab, full extension ball bearing drawer glides, plywood construction, positive catch, solid wood. Beautiful, beautiful cabinetry that Grand Design puts in, and the cabinet framing is all screwed together and mounted in properly. It's not stapled together like what you get with a lot of others. The other thing, they lower their cabinets down, folks. Okay, they don't raise them up and give you this big open space. They lower them down, add a shelf, and double the amount of storage that you get. Okay, that could be your pantry right there for a lot of your food and those sorts of things. Okay. But look at the counter space in here. Huge. We're in a travel trailer that's 24 feet 11 inches in length, and you have a bowling alley size counter space here. Tons and tons of room. Tons of prep area to prepare a meal for your family. Thermal foil countertop you get with this. Same type of countertop you get in an Imagine. There's no rubber moldings on the edges of the countertops that shrink over time. This is a one-piece countertop. They do the single basin under counter mount sink. You can get the sink covers right from Grand Design. They leave it out once again just to help save on price for those sorts of things. But they do the under counter mount sink so that you can add the sink cover quite easily. We get them in our parts department. So spot for all your spices underneath, and tons of storage, loads of counter space, that sort of thing. Now, new update, okay? You have a 12-volt fridge in this trailer. That is not a gas absorption fridge. This is an 8 cubic foot, 12-volt refrigerator. The intel that I'm reading and getting up to speed on this particular refrigerator, folks, I'm actually blown away by the performance of it. The technology and the cooling capabilities nowadays in the electronic appliances has really advanced, which is really, really good. You know, typical gas absorption fridge is going to take, you know, to get to proper cooling temperature, 8 hours or so or longer. This particular fridge will cool in an hour and a half to proper temperature. The other thing is it's a deeper fridge and it's 8 cubic feet, which is nice. There's no vents on the outside of the trailer. I don't know if you saw that or not, but if you pull that little red dot on the bottom of your screen over back to the rear of the trailer, there's no vents. The cool thing with a rear mounted fridge, folks, those vents, when you're going down a gravel road, will create a tail whip of dust and dirt and that sort of thing, potentially sucking up into the back of your fridge. This, you don't have to worry about it because there's no vents on the back of your fridge. Serviceability is a lot easier, but 12 volt, folks, unbelievable. You get the fridge cooled right at your house, have it plugged in, cools real fast, and with that solar and 25 amp charger, a solid set of 6 volt batteries, you have a fantastic refrigerator here for your camping. No more gas that you have to rely on for that. Okay, your bathroom. Again, tons of space in your bathroom. You get all the storage, the shelving, spot for all your towels. I always tell people roll up your towels and stack them in there. Porcelain foot flush toilet, thermofoil tops, and you get the shower with the skylight above for you taller people that need lots of headroom. Nautilus shower curtain, folks, so this is going to squeegee off, and that moisture that's on the back of that shower curtain is going to roll back down into that shower pan. This works really, really good as opposed to a plastic curtain that's on some rings. When you hop in, the static electricity, that shower curtain shrink wraps around you. This is a far superior shower curtain that you're getting. Bath fan. Oh, and look, they actually have an AC duct in your bathroom as well. Okay, believe it or not. Full length doors. Okay, this is another thing you get with Grand Design, folks. When you look at the bathrooms, bathroom doors, a pocket door, by the way. No swinging door to get in your way. But look at that full length door. Okay, a lot of manufacturers, folks, what they do is they have these big gaping vents on the top of your door and the bottom. Cheaper, smaller doors, save some money. But a lot of times they won't put heat ducts or AC ducts into your bathroom just to save on some money. Okay, Grand Design, don't have to worry about that. Nice vanity. It's not just a mirror screwed to the wall that you see with a lot of products out there. And light switches. We've seen it, folks. I'm just going to step into the shower here and show you. We've seen a lot of trailers in the industry where literally you get one light switch on the inside by your entry door that will activate a light in the living area of your trailer. But if you have little ones, a lot of times they put lights in with the switches that are just on the bottom of the light that you have to push. And literally to turn the light on in the bathroom, you got to stand on the toilet if you're not tall enough to reach the light. Seriously. Okay, Grand Design, they put light switches at the right heights for people to be able to use, which is really good. Okay, they're not holding back there. Okay, buyer beware. We've had it where literally customers are trading in a trailer and there's not a single drawer in the kitchen to be able to hold silverware. Okay, this particular kitchen, you have 4 great big drawers, one underneath your oven in range there for your pots and pans, and then one just to the right of it for silverware or what have you, and then 2 big drawers here, right, as I showed you. So no heat ducts on the floor of this trailer, folks. It's a one-piece floor, very, very strong. They port the heat through the cabinetry out of your 30,000 BTU furnace. So, you know, you just don't have to worry about those soft spots developing over time. Those heat ducts in the floor, you can step on them, you can gouge your foot. Dog hair, Cheerios, crayons, dog food goes down into those suckers. You don't have to worry about that with this trailer. Also, again, the slide out monster window, U-shaped dinette. I really like the detail they've put in. This reversible cushions. So if you have little ones that you don't want the, you know, if they got the cheesy fingers or something, you can spin these around and hide that nice plaid. Just show you that. And this makes into a very large bed as well. Those 2 legs come out. Tabletop sits right underneath the base of those, where those cushions are. And then the back cushions along underneath the window there will fill in your tabletop, or vice versa. I'm not too sure which ones will do it, but 2 of those cushions will fill in that tabletop, and you got a great big bed, right? Like I'm almost, you know, 6 feet tall, and I could lay down there. When I stretch my arms out, tells me I could fit there just fine. So 2 adults could sleep there perfectly. The cool thing I like about this dinette, folks, is I can slide right into the back edge of this dinette, and these back cushions here, you kind of prop yourself up against. It becomes an armrest here. Spot, you got your television up top. That is on an articulating arm, by the way, so you can actually pull it out and pivot it towards your bed if you want. But Roku TV, so it's a smart TV. It's preloaded. I've got one in my bedroom at home, bigger TV of course, but we stream. We're not hooked up to cable anymore, so you can do your YouTube, you can do Prime Video, you can do Netflix. There is a litany of apps that you can download and stream through if you wanted to do the upgraded gateway device on this TV, or for the TV antenna. If, let's say, you're camping, you're out at a friend's place, you can connect to their Wi-Fi. You're streaming all your favorite shows right through your television, which is fantastic. I don't know if you saw that light go off there, but that's a motion sensor light right there, so that you can set it to motion sense. You open up the door, if it's pitch black inside, you walk in, the light turns on, it greets you. So I just love this dinette, how you can kind of slide in and get your lean on and hang out, get a snack here with some bevies, and just chill out if you want, you know, hang out inside, relax, enjoy the great outdoors, take in life. Why sit at home when you can get something like this and go out and have some fun with friends and family, and have a big bonfire outside and cook all the food and have the bevies? And man, oh man, it's almost winter time here up in Canada. I'm freezing cold right now, but I'll tell you what, I cannot wait for camping season, and you shouldn't either. So come on down to our dealership, Woody's RV World. We're in Leduc, Alberta, which is just south of Edmonton. We're exclusive Grand Design here at our dealership, and we love the product. We love taking care of our customers. And again, thank you for all you faithful YouTube watchers of our videos, and getting to know the product. It is different, and we're a different dealership in what we do, and we love to take you through and come alongside your buying experience. A couple other things: DVD player right at your front door, and your convenience center. Gas electric hot water heater too. It's not just a gas tank. Convenience center right there for your or for your monitors, for your fresh black and gray, battery power, awning switch, all of those things right there at your front, your entryway. So easy to access. So I think I've shot around enough. My name's Clayton Phillips. I'm the sales manager here at Woody's RV World in Leduc. If you can't make it to Leduc, we'd love to host you, but hey, we get it. Not everybody can make it down. We've got locations scattered throughout Western Canada. We've got Grande, Prairie. We've got just on the north side of Edmonton, not too far from us, we've got Red Deer, Calgary, Saskatoon, and Abbotsford. We're building a big monster out there right now and can't wait to open that dealership. Chase is out there, boots on the ground, getting that dealership going. And we'd love to take care of you, come alongside your RV journey and help you out. And please give us a shout. Our number here at our dealership is 780-986-1234. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking like, subscribing, all of those things. And happy camping, and have a great winter.